Dearest Vaiśeṣika Prabhu, please accept my most humble obeisances in the dust of your lotus feet. All glory to Śrīla Prabhupāda, the founder, Acharya of ISKCON, who has sent you to us as one of his finest generals in the Sankirtan army. On this most auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja, I bow my head in gratitude for your life of dedication, your boundless energy, and your unwavering determination to see Śrīla Prabhupāda's mission flourish in every town and village of the world. From the very beginning of your devotional career, you cast aside all other pursuits and embraced Śrīla Prabhupāda's most ardent desire, book distribution, as your very life and soul. Decades later, you stand as one of the great inspirations for devotees worldwide in this field. You have not only personally distributed countless thousands of books, but more importantly, you have ignited the same fire within others, reviving book distribution across ISKCON at a time when many feared it was waning. Your genius is that you make the impossible possible. Through creativity, compassion, and unshakable faith in the words of your spiritual master, you have devised ways to organize, empower, and unite devotees in their service. The Bhadra campaign is your gift to the Vaiṣṇava world, a visionary plan to flood households with the jewel of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam sets by a date blessed by the scriptures themselves. With each passing year, the campaign grows, and thousands of devotees in dozens of countries now thrill at the transcendental challenge of placing these sacred volumes into eager hands. Truly, this campaign has become one of the defining legacies of your life, a revival of Śrīla Prabhupāda's dream on a global scale. But your greatness extends beyond numbers and strategies. It lies in your deep absorption in the śāstra, your steady practice of devotional service, and your ability to communicate the timeless truths of Krishna consciousness in a way that touches the hearts of all. Your mastery of ślokas, both in memory and in realization, make your lectures shine like the sun, illuminating both the philosophical depths and the practical applications of bhakti. Many testify that your talks are amongst the finest in our movement, clear, systematic, rich with scriptural authority, and delivered with genuine love for Śrīla Prabhupāda and his followers. Equally inspiring is the way you embody the role of an ideal householder. You and your esteemed wife, Nirakula Dāsa, have shown how a family life can be fully centered on Krishna's service. Together you have nurtured not only yourselves, but an entire community of Vaishnavas in Silicon Valley and beyond. The devotees under your care are deeply attached to you because they know your heart beats only for their spiritual welfare. You care for them like a true father, guiding them all with wisdom, encouraging them with affection, and setting the perfect example of balance between personal sadhana, preaching, and family life. Dearest Vaiśeṣika Prabhu, you are beloved not only in Silicon Valley, but throughout the ISKCON world. When devotees speak your name, it is with affection, admiration, and gratitude. You have become a beacon of hope, proof that Śrīla Prabhupāda's movement is alive and growing stronger, fueled by the holy name and the distribution of transcendental literature. On this Vyasa Puja day, I offer you my heartfelt gratitude and prayers. May you live long in good health, continue to inspire generation after generation of devotees to rise up, take shelter of the holy name, immerse themselves in the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, and share these great treasures with the entire world. May your example of scriptural scholarship, innovative preaching, community leadership, and spotless grihastha life remain an eternal guiding light for our ISKCON family. Thank you for being exactly who you are, an extraordinary servant of Śrīla Prabhupāda a stalwart leader in Lord Chaitanya's movement, a friend and a guide and inspiration to us all. With deepest affection and reverence, your servant, Indradyumna Swāmi.
Hari Bol! Hari Hari Bol! Hari Hari Bol! Hari Hari Bol! ISV style! Hari Hari Bol! Hari Hari Bol!
I have a slight addition here, if I may. Appreciation for her grace, Nirakula Devi Dāsa.
Hari Bol!
As I glorify my dear godbrother Vaiśeṣika Prabhu, it would be incomplete if I did not also honor the illustrious devotee who stands faithfully by his side, his beloved wife, Her Grace Nirakula Devi Dasi, whom I affectionately call Guru Mata. From the very beginning of her devotional life, Nirakula Mataji has remained a loyal and steady disciple of our beloved Śrīla Prabhupāda. She has carried his instruction deeply within her heart and lived them out, not in a way that seeks the limelight, but in a quiet, graceful, and consistent dedication that speaks louder than words. Her life of service is inseparable from the mission of her husband. As Vaiśeṣika Prabhu has inspired devotees around the world to take up the sacred mission of book distribution, Nirakula Mataji has been his anchor, his confidant, his support, and his greatest well-wisher. Household life centered on Krishna requires both partners to be surrendered and cooperative in the service of Guru and Gauranga. And together, Vaiśeṣika Prabhu and Nirakula Mataji have given us a living example of exactly what that means. To the devotees of ISKCON Silicon Valley, she is not only the wife of their leader, but a mother in every sense, caring, encouraging, and nurturing. The community loves her dearly because they feel her warmth and guidance in all aspects of temple life. Just as the moon softly nourishes the entire night sky, so Guru Mata's presence brings a gentle strength and soothing encouragement to everyone who comes under her care. Her loyalty as a wife is matched by her loyalty as a disciple. She has remained unwavering in her service to Śrīla Prabhupāda's mission, embodying chastity of heart, steadiness in practice, and humility in service. Her sacrifices, often unseen and unspoken, are part of the foundation upon which so many visible successes have been built. She is the ideal Vaishnava, graceful, steadfast, and fully devoted to Guru, husband, and community. On this day, I honor Vaiśeṣika Prabhu's extraordinary contributions. I also bow my head to Nirakula Mataji. With her support, encouragement, and example, his achievements shine brightly. Together, they are a team most pleasing to Śrīla Prabhupāda and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dearest Guru Mata, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your devotion, your sacrifice, your loyalty, and your love. The ISKCON world is blessed to have you, and I pray that you may continue to shower your grace upon us for many, many years to come. With deep respect and affection, your servant, Indradyumna Swāmi.
Hari Bol! Hari Hari Bol! Hari Hari Bol! Hari Hari Bol! Hari Hari Bol! Thank you so much, Indradyumna Swāmi Maharaj. And for those of you who are in the audience, if you haven't read the book, The Diary of a Traveling Monk, you must read that. Maharaj, who served in the Marine, has helped thousands and thousands of people cross over this ocean of material science. And he has circumambulated the globe 35 times. Haribol. We are so grateful that you always keep us in our orbit, and we always look forward to your visits to ISV.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I offer you my humble obeisances. And it's a smile from Vaikuntha, but also from California. Somehow or other, by Krishna's arrangement, I grew up in Lafayette, and he was in Orinda. The two cities are connected, just a little ways from here. But I always wonder how Krishna has arranged things. You've been an encourager in chief for me for so many years. I think the first time we met in New Mayapur, France, seeing your smile, the same one I'm seeing today, that we're all seeing, was the smile I recognized and thought of when I first saw the Bhakti Guided magazine and the spirit of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which you embody. I feel deep gratitude to you for your encouragement throughout my devotional career, as it is. At various intervals, you've been one of the, not just guiding forces, but the one pushing me forward in various ways, because you've always pushed forward past what most people think is possible in striving for excellence in everything that you do. And it's apparent, even as you remain apparently in the background, managing from the background, everything unfolds because of the perfect ways you want to serve Krishna. Well, it's rubbed off on me. I recall in specific the times when you'd come to our home programs in Burlingame, and in one of them, I kept looking up to see if the roof was still on. And I was surprised that the neighbors didn't call the police. And I remember after coming to see you at ISV, such that it was back then, in a little storefront, and you were there with Sri Prahlad, and you had asked him to give class. And I listened to Sri Prahlad's class. I said, that was fantastic. He's fantastic. And you said, oh yeah, he's much better than me. That's your way of moving in this world as an example and an encouragement to all of us, and especially to me. I've told you many times, and now I'll tell everybody, I think of you constantly as the one whose example I wish to follow. When I think, what would Indradyumna Maharaj do in a situation like this? I find the intelligence to move forward, and I thank you always for being such a loving godbrother. It is a solve in the world in which there are so many conflicts, apparent envy, and difficulties, complexities. A drop of love from a godbrother can change everything. More than a drop, you've given gallons. I'm ever indebted to you. Happy to say I'm connected to you in the same family. It puts a spring in my step. And thank you very much for walking the earth. Hare Krishna.
Vaisha, I wanted to conclude with a short statement that eloquence is truth, spoken concisely. So I'm praying to Radha and Krishna, Krishna Balaram Gaurnitai, that we will remain friends forever in this world, if need be, birth after birth. We can continue spreading this Sankirtan movement under the grace and the guidance of Śrīla Prabhupāda, and hopefully in the spiritual world we'll be together as well. Hare Krishna.